the moment that you left, leaving nothing whole inside this heart within my chest. I'm picking up the pieces, trying to make amends with the broken, fractured self that never truly ends. Every piece is sharp, every edge a bit of pain, reflecting all the moments that still remain of us and forever, a beautiful, perfect life. Now I'm just a puzzle of a life that passed me by. There are 1,000 shards of me scattered on the floor, remnants of the person that I used to be before. You tore my world to pieces with a single sudden sound. Now I'm picking up the slivers from the cold and empty ground. Every shard a memory, every break a silent cry. 1,000 tiny deaths beneath an unforgiving sky. I try to fit them back, the edges don't align. The image in the glass is no longer truly mine. The person that I am now is a jagged, broken mess, defined by all the loss, the failure and the stress. I cut my hands on futures that will never come to pass, a silhouette of promises reflected in the glass. I can't rebuild the structure, the blueprint is all wrong. The symphony of us became a broken, silent song. There are 1,000 shards of me scattered on the floor, remnants of the person that I used to be before. You tore my world to pieces with a single sudden sound. Now I'm picking up the slivers from the cold and empty ground. Every shard of memory, every break a silent cry. 1,000 tiny deaths beneath an unforgiving sky. Maybe I don't wanna be whole again, not yet. Maybe the brokenness is all that I can get to keep you close to me, the cause of all the pain, the only thing that proves that you once truly ran through every part of me, in every single shard. This life without you is just infinitely hard. There are 1,000 shards of me scattered on the floor, remnants of the person that I used to be before. You tore my world to pieces with a single sudden sound. Now I'm picking up the slivers from the cold and empty ground. Every shard of memory, every break a silent cry. 1,000 tiny deaths beneath an unforgiving sky. 1,000 shards, 1,000 lives beneath the endless empty skies. Just the breaks, just the pain, nothing to regain. 1,000 shards of me scattered endlessly, sleep, broken. The night is quiet now, the battle lines are drawn. The sun refuses rising, there will be no dawn. I fought them off with promises and little fragile lies. that you would come back to me beneath the empty skies. I swore that love was stronger, a shield against the dark, but every swinging blow just missed its vital mark. The beast to live within me, the doubt, the fear, the shame, they finally breached the castle when they whispered your name. The walls came tumbling down, the final stand is through. I lost the inner war when I finally lost you. I put up a good fight, I thought that I was strong, but the monsters won the moment that you were gone. They've taken hold of everything, they own my heart and mind, and there's no place left for me to run, no peace for me to find. The voices in my head are louder than before, telling me I'm worthless, rotten to the core. They say you left because of me, my failings and my flaws, and now I live beneath their brutal, savage laws. The hope that was my weapon is shattered on the floor, and all the light that kept them back exists in me no more. I'm raising the white flag, I'm laying down my shield to the darkness that has claimed me, the wound that will not heal. The walls came tumbling down, the final stand is through. I lost the inner war when I finally lost you. I put up a good fight, I thought that I was strong, but the monsters won the moment that you were gone. They've taken hold of everything, they own my heart and mind, and there's no place left for me to run, no peace for me to find. They whisper that this emptiness is all I'll ever know, that the seeds of our destruction were planted long ago. I'm just a shell of who I was, a vessel for the dread, a monument to all the words that we left unsaid. The demons have the keys now, they're settling inside, and I've got nowhere left to run, no place left to hide. The walls came tumbling down, the final stand is through. I lost the inner war when I finally lost you. I put up a good fight, I thought that I was strong, but the monsters won the moment then that you were gone. They've taken hold of everything, they own my heart and mind, and there's no place left for me to run, no peace for me to find. The monsters won, the fight is done, beneath the hollow empty sun. They took my peace, they took my mind, they left my broken heart behind. The monsters won, the plans are all shredded, the map is torn in two. The road I thought I'd travel, I traveled it with you. Led to a sudden cliff edge, a drop into the dark, Now I'm standing at the bottom, just a hollow, empty mark. The script was written perfectly, a happy, simple tale, but you ripped out all the pages when the going started frail. Now I'm improvising every single lonely scene, living in the wreckage of where I should have been. This house is too quiet, this bed is far too wide. I'm trapped within a future where I've got nowhere to hide. A life of silent solitude and endless lonely cruise. Oh, I'm living in a life that I truly didn't choose. It was forced upon me by the closing of your hand. A foreign bit of country in an unfamiliar land. My friends, they try to help me, they offer up their grace, but they don't understand the sorrow in this empty place. They say move on, move forward, but how can I progress when every step I take just highlights this mess? The career I chased was pointless, the hobbies feel like dust. Everything reminds me of the loss of all my trust in a steady, stable world, in a promise that you made, in the endless, brutal price that I have always paid. This house is too quiet, this bed is far too wide. I'm trapped within a future where I've got nowhere to hide. A life of silent solitude and endless lonely cruise. Oh, I'm living in a life that I truly didn't choose. It was forced upon me by the closing of your hand. A foreign bit of country in an unfamiliar land. I look into the mirror and a stranger looks right back. Eyes full of resignation, a life gone off the track. I didn't choose this emptiness, this constant weary ache, this prison of a quiet heart that you decided to break. I didn't choose to lose the one I thought would be the end, the lover, the companion, the beautiful best friend. This house is too quiet, this bed is far too wide. I'm trapped within a future where I've got nowhere to hide. A life of silent solitude and endless lonely cruise. Oh, I'm living in a life that I truly didn't choose. It was forced upon me by the closing of your hand. A foreign bit of country in an unfamiliar land. A life I didn't choose, but somehow I must use the strength I have inside, though there's nowhere left to hide. A life I didn't choose, trying hard not to lose the hope that might be there. The sun came up and gilded everything we touched. We didn't need a lot, we didn't need that much. Just hand in hand, a silent, knowing plea that you would always be the gravity for me. We built a universe on simple whispered words, ignoring every warning call from lonely watching birds. It was a masterpiece, painted bright and bold, a story that we swore would never get old. Every scene perfection, every line a work of art. Oh, we were a symphony right from the very start. We believed in magic, in a fate we couldn't fight. A perfect shining tragedy, drenched in golden light. The future shimmered bright and clear and wide. near. We laughed it out, we conquered every fear. You saw the best in me, I saw the best in you. A beautiful illusion that we swore was true. It was a masterpiece, painted bright and bold, a story that we swore would never get old. Every scene perfection, every line a work of art. Oh, we were a symphony right from the very start. We believed in magic, in a fate we couldn't fight, a perfect shining tragedy, drenched in golden light. The curtain fell before we even saw the end. Not a lover's end, just the death of a friend. The ink dried up, the canvas ripped in two. The us we swore would last just faded out of view. No shouting match, no final bitter fight, just a silent realization in the fading light. It's just a tragedy, painted gray and cold, a broken whole story brittle to hold. The masterpiece is gone, shattered into shards. We're two strangers passing in separate empty yards. There's no more magic, just the stillness of the air, a quiet, lonely tragedy beyond all repair. The second part is harder than the first one was, because the pain is quiet, makes a different fuzz of memory and emptiness and what if sound. A silence so profound, no light can touch these grounds. A promise made, a promise frayed, a silent end to a perfect start. A tragedy in two parts, and we are the ghosts that watch the final scene, the end. The air has turned to thick and heavy dust. Everything around me is corroding now with rust. I'm walking through the motions, a hollow empty shell, but the atmosphere is gone since you said your last farewell. It feels like I'm descending in slow and silent time into an endless ocean, paying for a crime I didn't know I committed until you pulled the plug. Now I'm lost beneath the waves where the silence starts to hug. I'm breathing underwater, taking in the ache, every gasp of memory that I can't seem to shake. The pressure's building on my chest, the light is growing dim. I'm so far from the surface, so far from the rim of a normal, simple life where the air is sweet and free. I'm just surviving somehow beneath the silent crushing sea. The silence here is deafening, no shouting and no screams, just a quiet, dark graveyard of all our broken dreams. My lungs are full of sorrow, my heart is full of you, a heavy, drowning feeling. What else can I do? I see the sun above me, a distant mocking spark, a life I cannot reach now, trapped here in the dark, a claw at the water, trying to find my way, but every move I make just keeps the light at bay. I'm breathing breathing underwater, taking in the air, every gasp of memory that I can't seem to shake. The pressure's building on my chest, the light is growing dim. I'm so far from the surface, so far from the rim of a normal, simple life where the air is sweet and free. I'm just surviving somehow beneath the silent crush. And see, they say that you can't live without the simple oxygen, but I'm doing it right now again and again and again. Surviving on the memory, the ghost of all we had. Maybe this is living, maybe this is just sad, to find a way to function in a world without its air. A life of silent struggle and a burden I must bear. I'm breathing underwater, taking in the ache, every gasp of memory that I can't seem to shake. The pressure's building on my chest, the light is growing dim. I'm so far from the surface, so far from the rim of a normal, simple life where the air is sweet and free. I'm just surviving somehow beneath the silent crushing sea. Breathing underwater, learning how to live with the pain and the cold and the rain. Just survive, just breathing underwater. The neon sign outside is flickering its tight light. It's 3 in the morning, or maybe it's just night. I'm sitting here on a bar stool, a permanent fixture now, trying to figure out the why and the when and the how. You slipped away from me faster than the ice can melt, erasing every moment of the love we thought we felt. The glass in front of me is my only faithful friend. It promises a numbness, promises an end. I pour another round and watch the world go blurry by. Another wasted evening where I don't have to cry. I'm searching for a memory I can't seem to unborrow, chasing the bottom of the bottle, trying to kill tomorrow. It's a temporary heaven, a liquid dark embrace, anything to wipe the vision of your smiling face. The jukebox plays a slow song, it used to be our tune. Now it's just a reminder beneath a cardboard moon. The whiskey burns my throat, a familiar welcome sting, better than the ache that the sober morning brings. Every empty glass is a monument to a lie, every single drop an attempt to say goodbye to the ghost that sits beside me in the smoky, tired air, the one that reminds me that you were never there. I pour another round and watch the world go blurry by. Another wasted evening where I don't have to cry. I'm searching for a memory I can't seem to unborrow, chasing the bottom of the bottle, trying to kill tomorrow. It's a temporary heaven, a liquid dark embrace, anything to wipe the vision of your smiling face. My reflection in the mirror is a man I do not know, hollowed out and ragged with nowhere left to go. The demons whisper softly, just one more will do the trick. but the numbness fades too quickly, makes my heart feel sick. I know this is a dead end, a highway to the fall, but it's the only place I feel anything at all. I pour another round and watch the world go blurry by, another wasted evening where I don't have to cry. I'm searching for a memory I can't seem to unborrow, chasing the bottom of the bottle, trying to kill tomorrow. It's a temporary heaven, a liquid dark embrace, anything to wipe the vision of your smiling face. To the bottom of the bottle, to a life I didn't plan, just an empty broken man, chasing the bottom, chasing the pain away. Just one more drink today, just one more, just one more, just one more. The well has run dry of the simple clear rain, of the easy sadness, of the normal pain. This isn't a heartbreak, this is a war inside my chest, putting every last ounce of me to the test. The sky outside is gray, but the world inside is red. Every memory of you is a bullet in my head. The skin around my eyes feels tight and torn apart from the sheer relentless pressure of a shattered heart. I've gone past the point of the standard simple blues. I'm paying a price I didn't choose. For every lie you told me, for every broken vow, there's a new kind of suffering finding me now. When I reach for the tissue, my fingers trace the stain. I'm crying blood and bleeding tears in the pouring rain. It's a violent kind of sorrow, an agony so deep, a promise of forever that I swore I had to keep. The mirror shows a stranger, hollowed out and gone, haunted by the memory of everything you want, which wasn't me, not us, not our life, not our home, just a selfish freedom to walk away alone. My throat is raw from screaming, silent screams at night, begging for a mercy, begging for the light, but all I get is darkness and this visceral sharp sting, the final fatal lesson at the end embrace. Gone past the point of the standard simple blues. I'm paying a price I didn't choose. For every lie you told me, for every broken vow, there's a new kind of suffering finding me now. When I reach for the tissue, my fingers trace the stain. I'm crying blood and bleeding tears in the pouring rain. It's a violent kind of sorrow, an agony so deep, a promise of forever that I swore I had to keep. The metaphorical pain I saw your car parked down the street last night. My stomach dropped right through me. A sudden blinding light, my heart began to race. A temple built on a lie, on a flicker of a second chance that I can't justify. I talked myself down, said you were gone for good, but the smallest stupid part of me misunderstood the finality of goodbye, the closing of the door. And I let that tiny spark ignite an open war. 'Cause hope is a dangerous thing for a broken heart to hold. It tells you happy endings are worth more than gold. It builds you up a castle just to watch it fall and crash. It promises a future that dissolves into ash. It keeps you staring at the phone, waiting for the buzz. Hope is a heavy price for a future that never was. I saved your number in my phone, refused to hit delete, a silent prayer that someday our worlds might meet. I reorganized the bookshelf, put our picture back on top, like some kind of altar where the weeping has to stop. It's a sickness, this delusion that things might be okay, that you'll wake up one morning and decide to stay. I know you won't, I know the brutal, honest truth. 'Cause hope is a dangerous thing for a broken heart to hold. It tells you happy endings are worth more than gold. It builds you up a castle just to watch it fall and crash. It promises a future that dissolves into ash. It keeps you staring at the phone, waiting for the buzz. Hope is a heavy price for a future that never was. I'm trying hard to kill it, this ghost inside my chest, to put that tiny foolish flicker to the final rest. Because accepting the ending is the only way to mend, the only path forward that doesn't just pretend that we weren't just a moment, a temporary flare, and that you even miss me or even really care. 'Cause hope is a dangerous thing for a broken heart to hold. It tells you happy endings are worth more than gold. It builds you up a castle just to watch it fall and crash. It promises a future that dissolves into ash. It keeps you staring at the phone, waiting for the buzz. Hope is a heavy price for a future that never was. No more hope, just silence, just the sober, harsh reality. The end of the dream, the end of we. Hope is a dangerous thing. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. The colors drained out slow over days and years, lost between the laughter and the silent tears. No blazing red of anger, no blinding yellow joy, just a constant muted world that you helped destroy. The sun comes up each morning, a weak and hazy white. It doesn't chase the shadow, it doesn't bring the light. The coffee tastes like dust, the music sounds the same. Everything reminds me of the love I cannot name. I'm stuck here in the middle, in the space between the memory of us and where I thought not the stabbing knife of the day you chose to leave. It's the steady, heavy breathing of the life I have to leave. Around the empty spaces where your presence used to be, a colorless existence stretching out endlessly. I don't hate you anymore, I don't wish you will, I just feel nothing much, and that's a bitter pain. I'm stuck here in the middle, in the space between the memory of us and where I thought I'd be. It's not black and white, this complicated maze. I'm just living in the gray, lost in the haze. A monotonous existence, a quiet dull despair, like a constant heavy blanket hanging in the air. They tell me I should move on, that time will make it right, but time just dulls the vibrant spectrum of light. It mixes all the shades until they look the same, until I can't recall the brilliance of your name. There's no closure here, no final clean divide, just an everlasting twilight where I have to hide. I'm stuck here in the middle, in the space between the memory of us and where I thought I'd be. It's not black and white, this complicated maze. I'm just living in the gray, lost in the haze. A monotonous existence, a quiet dull despair, like a constant heavy blanket hanging in the air. Just gray every single day. No high, no low, nowhere to go. Just living in the gray, fading away. Just the middle, just the gray. Just the gray. The walls are padded, forgotten hopes and fears. The floor is slick with uncollected silent tears. The guards of my own thoughts, relentless and so cruel, playing endless loops of me, the tragic broken fool. The windows are all boarded up, no sliver of the sun, just the echo of your laughter when the damage was half done. I pace the same few steps, a captive of my brain, reliving the departure, the moment of the pain. My mind is my prison, the cell I can't escape, a fortress built on agony of every size and shape. The key is lost forever, the sentence is the same, a life of silent torment in the wreckage of your name. There's no parole, no exit, no quiet soft release, just the four walls closing in, destroying my own peace. The voices are all yours, whispering every slide, every little promise that dissolved into the night. They tell me I deserve this, that I drove you far away, that this eternal suffering is the price I have to pay. I'm the warden and the prisoner, the judge and the accused, trapped inside the damage, battered and abused by the memory of us. A paradise I lost, now I'm stuck inside my head, no matter what the cost. My mind is my prison, the cell I can't escape, a fortress built on agony of every size and shape. The key is lost forever, the sentence is the same, a life of silent torment in the wreckage distraction, a glimpse of gentle peace. But the guards, they pull me back, the walls begin to shrink, and I'm trapped again in the spiral. I can't even think, I'd rather be in shackles, in a physical cold space, than trapped inside the endless maze of this mental place. My mind is my prison, the cell I can't escape, a fortress built on agony of every size and shape. The key is lost forever, the sentence is the same, a life of silent torment in the wreckage of your name. There's no parole, no exit, no quiet soft release, just the four walls closing in, destroying my own peace. My prison, no light, no reason, just the walls closing in. Where does the end begin? In my mind, my prison, trapped inside, trapped inside. It started with a crack in the foundation of the house we built, a tiny hairline fracture that I covered up with guilt. Then the roof began to leak, a slow and steady drip, a tiny little warning from a quickly fading lip. The walls began to bow, the picture started tilting, and I, the master builder, was just quietly wilting. I watched it all unfold, a slow motion, careful scene, the death of everything that we had ever been. Oh, there's a practice, grace to letting go of everything you knew, a careful choreography of coming undone for you. It's a fragile, broken ballet, an elegant mistake, learning the quiet art of how to finally break with every piece that shatters. I find a kind of grace, a beautifully sad performance in this empty, hollow place. The facade I find is perfect, the masterpiece of deceit. I perfected the performance, I nailed the bitter feat of looking whole and happy in the bright and cruel daylight, while meticulously crumbling in the silence of the night. Every tear is calculated, every sigh is placed just right, a stunning tragic tableau bathed in fading light. I'm curating the collapse, a delicate design of leaving everything we had officially behind. Grace to letting go of everything you knew, a careful choreography of coming undone for you. It's a fragile, broken ballet, an elegant mistake, learning the quiet art of how to finally break with every piece that shatters. I find a kind of grace, a beautifully sad performance in this empty, hollow place. The masterpiece is finished, the final stroke is done, the art of falling apart beneath the setting sun. The rubble is poetic, the wreckage is a work of art, the quiet crushing beauty of us finally apart. It's not just messy pain, it's a craft refined in fire, burning down the structures of a life that couldn't fly. Grace to letting go of everything you knew, a careful choreography of coming undone for you. It's a fragile, broken ballet, an elegant mistake, learning the quiet art of how to finally break shatters. I find a kind of grace, a beautifully sad performance in this empty, hollow place, falling apart. A work of art, the quiet end, the final start. Falling apart, done. The fire that we built, it burned so bright and high. We warmed our hands upon it beneath the starry sky. We thought the flame was endless, a source of light and heat, a perfect, stable future, bittersweet and sweet. But the logs were damp with lies, the kindling built on doubt, and the storm that you unleashed just blew the whole thing out. Now all that's left behind is a cold and empty grave, a silent gray reminder of our final cruel date. I'm standing in the wreckage where the vibrant colors flew, kicking at the powdery dull remains of me and you, sifting through the memories, the tiny black debris. The ash of yesterday is all that's left for me. It stains my hands and clothes, it clings to every breath I take, a dusty dead reminder of a beautiful mistake. The brilliant sparks are gone now, no glow to see at night, just the chilling absence of a single guiding light. I try to blow the ash away to see the ground below, but it only clouds the air and has nowhere else to go. It settles on the furniture, on every happy plan we made, a permanent layer of the price that has been paid for believing in a structure that was always bound to fall, for giving you my everything, my soul, my heart, my all. I'm standing in the wreckage where the vibrant colors flew, kicking at the powdery dull remains of me and you, sifting through the memories, the tiny black debris. The ash of yesterday is all that's left for me. It stains my hands and clothes, it clings to every breath I take, a dusty dead reminder of a beautiful mistake. Some say that from the ashes a new phoenix can arise, a burst of brand new hope beneath the endless skies. But I don't feel a phoenix, just the cold, the dead, the gone, just the bitter taste of midnight that will never see a dawn. I'm just stuck here sifting, a prisoner of the past, hoping that this memory will not forever last. I'm standing in the wreckage where the vibrant colors flew, kicking at the powdery dull remains of me and you, sifting through the memories, the tiny black debris. The ash of yesterday is all that's left for me. It stains my hands and clothes, it clings to every breath I take, a dusty dead reminder of a beautiful mistake. The ash of yesterday fading away, but still here, still near, just the sun went down and never bothered to return, leaving me alone with bridges left to burn. This empty room is getting colder than a stone. Every single second I am utterly alone. The silence in the house is a heavy velvet shroud, drowning out the whispers of the busy outside crowd. I'm sitting here just staring at the flickering TV screen, a hollow, numb existence, a faded, desperate scene. And there's a shadow growing in the corner of my eye, a deep and quiet hollow beneath the endless sky. It whispers soft and low, a familiar cruel refrain, calling me to comfort in the darkness that calls my name. It's promising an end to the ache within my soul, to finally let go and lose all self-control. I turn the lights off now, I can't bear to see the light. It only emphasizes the depth of the night. My thoughts are spinning circles, a chaotic bitter blur of everything we lost and the way things were. I reach for something stable, a hand to hold me tight, but all I grasp is coldness in the absence of light. And there's a shadow growing in the corner of my eye, a deep and quiet hollow beneath the endless sky. It whispers soft and low, a familiar cruel refrain, calling me to comfort in the darkness that calls my name. It's promising an end to the ache within my soul, to finally let go and lose all self-control. The weight is overwhelming, the gravity is strong. I wonder if I can keep fighting for very long. The edge is drawing closer, the void begins to seep into every promise that I swore I'd keep. But there's a flicker tiny beneath the heavy haze, a memory of your smile in those brighter days. And I fight the shadow growing in the corner of my eye, that deep and quiet hollow beneath the endless sky. It whispers soft and low, that familiar cruel refrain, but I won't answer to the darkness that calls my name. I'm fighting for a flicker, a small and distant spark. I won't give up my soul to the consuming dark. No, I won't go there, not today. I'll find a way to stay. The darkness calls, but I won't answer. I'll keep fighting this silent cancer. I'll stay, I'll stay. I'll find the light someday. The meteorologists predicted clear and sunny days, but they didn't see the shadow of your leaving haze. The forecast in my heart said calm and stable seas, but a cold front hit me hard, brought me to my knees. The wind began to howl, the second you walked out the door. A pressure system building never felt before. The clouds rolled in like anger, the sky turned bruised purple. A silent sudden tempest, a quiet cruel upheaval. And the rain is always falling, the thunder always sounds, the lightning strikes the memory of our common ground. It's a forever storm inside my weary, broken chest, putting every last ounce of my sanity to the test. There's no eye of the hurricane, no moment of the calm, just the endless brutal weather since you did the harm. I've battened down the hatches, I've tried to hold the line against the bitter tide of the life you left behind. Hard, but the walls are breached and breaking, the foundation starts to crack. No shelter from the sorrow, no turning the clock back. The flood is rising quickly, swallowing the light, erasing every moment that felt safe and right. The power's all gone out, I'm fumbling in the dark, clinging to the wreckage of a tiny fading spark. And the rain is always falling, the thunder always sounds, the lightning strikes the memory of our common ground. It's a forever storm inside my weary, broken chest, putting every last ounce of my sanity to the test. There's no eye of the hurricane, no moment of the calm, just the endless brutal weather since you did the harm. They say that every storm runs out of rain at last, but this one seems eternal, a future from the past, a climate of my sorrow, a constant state of dread, haunted by the futures that we left unsaid. I'm stuck within this moment, the moment you let go, and the endless brutal weather is all I'll ever know. And the rain is always falling, the thunder always sounds, the lightning strikes the memory of our common ground. It's a forever storm inside my weary, broken chest, putting every last ounce of my sanity to the test. There's no eye of the hurricane, no moment of the calm, just the endless brutal weather since you did the harm. The forever storm, the endless rain, the constant bitter pain. No calm, no peace, no soft release, just the storm, just the storm. Forever. The dust motes dance in the sunbeams light, a quiet morning after an endless night. I'm sitting at the table, just me and the air, running my fingers through the space where you'd be there. You walked away, no forward in our dress, no, leaving me behind, picking through the broken bone of a love that felt so real, so deep, so true. Now all I have to hold is the heart you left behind, a fragile ticking time bomb in the wreckage of my mind. It beats a lonely rhythm, a song of sorrow's tune, wishing on the memory of a setting fading moon. It's heavy in my chest, the weight I cannot shake, a beautiful disaster for heaven. set it free, but this broken thing is the last part of you I see. The only proof that what we had was ever real, the only evidence of how you used to feel. So I'll keep it close, this burden and this grace, the only thing that fills the empty space. Now all I have to hold is the heart you left behind, a fragile ticking time bomb in the wreckage of my mind. It beats a lonely rhythm, a song of sorrow's tune, wishing on the memory of a setting fading moon. It's heavy in my chest, a weight I cannot shake, a beautiful disaster forever left behind. Still beating for you. What am I supposed to do with all this love that has nowhere to go? Just a broken heart beating slow. The heart you left behind, forever mine. The streetlights blur past my window pane tonight. Every flicker a memory I'm trying to fight. You said forever, a whispered fragile sound. Now the silence is the only truth I've found. I'm packing up the ghosts of plans we used to make, folding up a future that was always bound to break. And the rain hits the glass like the tears I won't let fall, 'cause I gave you every single piece, I gave you my all. But it's a cold hard fact and a final bitter sting. This is the last time I believed in us and anything. I'm letting go of hope, though it tears my world apart. This is the last time I will trust my broken heart. Your coat is still hanging on the closet door. Smells like the man I thought you were before. Photograph is smiling from the shelf above, a perfect moment of a perfect dying love. I trace the lines of promises you made so clear. Now they're just echoes ringing in an empty. And the rain hits the glass like the tears I won't let fall, 'cause I gave you every single piece, I gave you my all. But it's a cold hard fact and the final bitter sting. This is the last time I believed in us and anything. I'm letting go of hope, though it tears my world apart. This is the last time I will trust my broken heart. Maybe I love the idea more than the truth. Wasted all my faith, wasted all my youth. The way that we built was a house of sand, slipping through my fingers. I don't understand how something so real could just fade away. Nothing left to do now but turn the page. And the rain hits the glass like the tears I won't let fall, 'cause I gave you every single piece, I gave you my all. But it's a cold hard fact and the final bitter sting. This is the last time I believed in us and anything. I'm letting go of hope, though it tears my world apart. This is the last time I will trust my broken heart. our constellation fall from the sky. I'm closing the door, turning the key. No more you and me, no more us, just dust. They see a calm surface, a quiet, peaceful lake, but underneath the stillness, the quiet waters ache. There are currents pulling downward, things they cannot see. The depth of all the sorrow, the weight of you leaving me. The tide is always turning, the waves begin to swell. Every silent moment is a new and private hell. I'm drowning in the memories beneath a heavy sea of everything we were and will never be. There's an ocean inside me, a constant roaring sound, 1,000 salty tears that will never reach the ground. The pressure's always building, the darkness is so deep, a world of silent sorrow that I have to keep. Beneath the mask I'm wearing, beneath the practice smile, I'm sinking down a little further with every single mile that separates my present from the safety of the shore. Sometimes the storm breaks on the surface of my skin, a sudden unexpected place where the chaos can begin. A tremor in my voice, a flicker in my eye, a sign that the high tide is drawing ever nigh. I build a strong seawall, I try to hold it back, but the ocean inside me is building up its attack. The water's getting colder, the light is growing faint. I'm just a lonely martyr, I'm just a broken saint. There's an ocean inside me, a constant roaring sound, 1,000 salty tears that will never reach the ground. The pressure's always building, the darkness is so deep, a world of silent sorrow that I have to keep. Beneath the mask I'm wearing, beneath the practice smile, I'm sinking down a little further with every single mile that separates my present from the safety of the shore. Maybe one day the storm will finally break free, wash away the wreckage, set the captive spirit free. But until that day, I'll keep the lid screwed tight, holding back the ocean with all my fate in mind. The depth of the love I felt is the depth of the despair, a silent crushing ocean, a burden I must bear. There's an ocean inside me, a constant roaring sound, 1,000 salty tears that will never reach the ground. The pressure's always building, the darkness is so deep, a world of silent sorrow that I have to keep. Beneath the mask I'm wearing, beneath the practice smile, I'm sinking down a little further with every single mile that separates my present from the safety of the shore. you're free, but not for me. The world is full of noise, a symphony of sound, but no one hears the wreckage on the hollow ground. I walk the crowded streets, a phantom in the throng, humming the broken pieces of a half-forgotten song. They see the surface smiling, the practiced empty eyes. They don't know the ocean where the drowned truth lies. 'Cause the real pain isn't loud, it doesn't shake the room. It lives inside my ribcage, a constant heavy doom. I'm opening my mouth, but no sound ever leaves. A trapped and lonely bird in the shadow of the eaves. I gasp for air that isn't there in a world I can't redeem. Trapped inside the prison of a silent scream. It vibrates through my body, shakes my bones apart. The quiet, deafening thunder of a breaking, lonely heart. You were the only one who ever truly heard the plea, the only one who saw the authentic real me. But you closed your ears, you turned your back, you ran. You finished the destruction that you once began. Now I'm shouting through a void where the gravity is gone, a voice that only echoes in the lonely gray and dawn. I'm desperate for a witness, just one single soul, to hear this quiet suffering taking up its toll. I'm opening my mouth, but no sound ever leaves. A trapped and lonely bird in the shadow of the eaves. I gasp for air that isn't there in a world I can't redeem. Trapped inside the prison of a silent scream. It vibrates through my body, shakes my bones apart. The quiet, deafening thunder of a breaking, lonely heart. If I just scream a little louder, would anyone attend? Would the noise break through the silence? Would the second each just stand? Or am I doomed to this forever? Life behind the glass, watching others live their lives as the moments pass. This pain is a private thing, a secret I must keep, a monster that awakens every time I try to sleep. I'm opening my mouth, but no sound ever leaves. A trapped and lonely bird in the shadow of the eaves. I gasp for air that isn't there in a world I can't redeem. Trapped inside the prison of a silent scream. It vibrates through my body, shakes my bones apart. The quiet, deafening thunder of a breaking, lonely heart. Screaming without sound, lost and never found. No one hears the echo, no one knows how deep to go. Just a silent scream, just a broken dream, forever quiet. a tapestry we wove with careful, loving hands, a blend of all our dreams across a million lands. We used the strongest fibers, we swore they wouldn't break, a promise woven deeply for our own sweet sake. But you started pulling softly, a single thread at first, a test of the foundation, quenching a subtle thirst for something more, something new, something far away. I watched the patterns shift and change, day by quiet day. Now I'm holding on to loose ends, watching the whole thing fall apart. The unraveling thread that leads right to my heart. Every pull a memory, every tear a silent sound. The beautiful design we made is scattered on the ground. It's a slow, meticulous destruction, this quiet, sad decay. Watching everything we were just fade away. The colors that were vibrant are faded into dust, corroded by the distance and the lack of simple trust. The anchor stitches you made are suddenly undone, leaving nothing stable beneath the hollow sun. I'm trying to retie them, I'm trying to repair the fragile broken remnants floating in the air. But the knots I make are weak, they cannot hold the strain of a love that's been abandoned in the falling steady rain. Now I'm holding on to loose ends, watching the whole thing fall apart. The unraveling thread that leads right to my heart. Every pull a memory, every tear a silent sound. The beautiful design we made is scattered on the ground. It's a slow, meticulous destruction, this quiet, sad decay. Watching everything we were just fade away. The entire thing is ruined, a masterpiece of pain. I can't believe I thought that it could ever sustain the weight of your indifference, the silence of your call, the simple, brutal fact that you just wanted it to fall. The final thread is hanging, the last connection here, and I'm too scared to snip it, to make the ending clear. Now I'm holding on to loose ends, watching the whole thing fall apart. The unraveling thread that leads right to my heart. Every pull a memory, every tear a silent sound. The beautiful design we made is scattered on the ground. It's a slow, meticulous destruction, this quiet, sad decay. Watching everything we were just fade away. Final thread, final break. For goodness sake, it's all undone. The damage done, the unraveling thread. Now we are dead, done. The morning breaks again, uninvited and so bright. Another wasted battle, another endless night. The simple act of waking feels like lifting a great stone, a burden on my shoulders I have to bear alone. They talk of life's great beauty, the wonder and the grace, a profound and weary ache. Every move I manage is a choice I have to make. Oh, the weight of existence is a crushing, endless thing, a symphony of suffering where the sad birds never sing. Every single moment is a fight I have to win, just to keep the darkness out, just to let the light in. I'm struggling for the surface, for a breath of simple air, beneath the heavy burden that I'm forced to bear. You were the counterweight, the balance in my stride, the reason I could walk the world with nothing left to hide. You lightened up the load, you made the gravity feel less. Now I'm lost without your presence in this agonizing mess. The simple tasks are monumental, the small steps feel so deep. Another night of promises I swear I'm gonna keep, to just survive, to just exist, to move from room to room, living in the shadow of an everlasting doom. All the weight of existence is a crushing, endless thing, a symphony of suffering where the sad birds never sing. Every single moment is a fight I have to win, just to keep the darkness out, just to let the light in. I'm struggling for the surface, for a breath of simple air, beneath the heavy burden that I'm forced to bear. Is there a point to pushing, to fight in this steep climb? Or am I just a prisoner of the passing of the time? The struggle feels so pointless, the effort feels so vast. The shadow of your memory is the only thing that lasts. The gravity is stronger now, pulling me down deep into a long, long silence where I just might sleep. Oh, the weight of existence is a crushing, endless thing, a symphony of suffering where the sad birds never sing. Every single moment is a fight I have to win, just to keep the darkness out, just to let the light in. I'm struggling for the surface, for a breath of simple air, beneath the heavy burden that I'm forced to bear. The weight of existence, a constant resistance, just surviving, just striving. The weight, the ache, for goodness sake.